After the first phase of education reform, the Minister of Education, Mr. Jurin Laksanavisit, announced that the ministry will continue the reform. Explaining the policy and implementation guidelines to personnel and educators from community colleges across the nation at a community college in Phang Nga, Mr. Jurin stressed that after the first phase of education reform, which focused mainly on formal education, this round will comprehensively extend to both formal and non-formal education, with the objective to provide lifelong educational opportunities for all Thais. He stressed three main qualities: quality for all levels of education, equal access to education opportunity, and participation from all parties. The ministers told the participants that all community colleges would play important roles in improving quality education by offering intensive courses to suit the local needs. The minister also emphasized that education institutes put the 3 Ds into implementation. They are democracy under the monarch, decency, and drug prevention. The ministry also set a target to achieve the goal to have Thai students be smart, happy, and proud to be Thai. On the other hand, the Skilled Labor Development Department joins hands with Ramkamhaeng University to give training on 3 foreign languages in 37 provinces. Training courses are being offered free of charge in 37 provinces across Thailand to enhance foreign language skills for workers and young graduates who are entering the job market. The 99-hour language training courses comprises English, Japanese, and Chinese. It is a collaboration between Ramkamhaeng University and the Department of Skilled Labor Development. The university president, Associate Professor Kim Jae-san-suk, detailed the training locations in southern Thailand as Surat Thani, Nakhon Si Thammarat, Songkhla, Trang, Narathiwat, Pattani, Yala, and Phuket. Qualified entrants must be those who are last year students at vocational level, workers in production, and tourism lines, plus the unemployed. He emphasized that the courses are available free of charge. Applications are open from now until August. For more information, visit www.ril.ru.ac.th. Meanwhile, Piboon Sawasdee School in Phuket signed an MOU with Ramkamhaeng University to improve education quality standards. A local school of Tesabun Piboon Sawasdee in Phuket is getting a big lift for education quality improvement. The school is run under the Office of Phuket City's responsibility. Just last week, the Ramkamhaeng University in Bangkok, led by its president, Associate Professor Kim Jae-san-suk, and Deputy Mayor Phuket City, Mr. Kawi Tansukat Tanot, plus the school director, Mr. Nati Tinsaku, signed an MOU for technical cooperation to have the school enter the University Demonstration School. It emphasizes on education quality and human development, gearing up the school to be a learning organization. The MOU will take effect for 4 years each time. The 2 organizations agreed to adjust curriculums, human resources development, and develop and innovate materials, plus work integration. It starts this academic year. The university would come in for technical development for preschool and primary education, making use of satellite and internet networks. Ramkamhaeng University has arranged its comprehensive demonstration schools in Uthai Thani and Lopburi. The injured from the bus accident in Krabi that claimed 17 lives last Friday morning are being treated at local hospitals. 29 people were injured and treated at hospitals in Krabi, Phuket, and Surat Thani after a bus accident at Playa Praya district in Krabi early on Friday morning. The bus, among 12 in a convoy, was carrying passengers comprising officials and health volunteers from the central province of Samut Prakan, heading for field trips in Phang Nga and Phuket, but it reportedly lost control and crashed into trees and overturned on the roadside in Kautor Praya district. The trip was hosted by Samut Prakan Provincial Administration Organization. There were 48 passengers and only 2 escaped unscathed by the accident. The death toll was reported at 17 with 29 injured. On Saturday, the Director General of Health Service Support Department, Dr. Samyot Dirasamy, paid a visit to patients who are being treated at Plai Praya Hospital and told hospital staff to take good care of the health volunteers. Bodies of victims had been sent back home. One of the survivors, Mrs. Bunart Yodnin, told reporters that at the time of the accident, like many others, she was asleep. She said she woke up again lying on the road and got rescued. She regretted the tragic accident. The Director General of the Health Service Department praised local health volunteers who were helpful and looked after their fellows very well in a time of stress. And now environmental conservation activities were held in many locations in recognition of World Environment Day on June 5th. Starting from Paklok, where residents and students from Veera Satri Anusorn School joined hands to clean up and collect garbage on the beach near Bangrong Pier on Thursday. The Bangrong Pier caters to boat operators and passengers who go to outlying islands in Phanga Bay, while the area nearby still keeps fertile mangrove forests, which are a source of food chain for local residents. The activity was held by the Talang National Museum, Paklok Sub-District Administrative Organization, and the Veera Satri Anusorn School in promoting environmental awareness among people and students. Meanwhile, on the island's south side in Kata, around 300 people comprising hoteliers, staff, beach operators, and local students joined hands to plant trees at Kata Noi Beach. The activity was led by Phuket Governor Vichai Prasagnap. It was co-hosted by the Rak Tong Tin, or Love Local, and the Kata Tani Hotel. Other activities included a beach cleanup, adding plants on the beach, and road cleaning. This is part of a campaign to create local awareness for environmental conservation. Residents in Srisunthorn are promised a better local road. Motorists and commuters of a 4-kilometer-long dusty dirt road going through Nakian Field or Tung Nakian in Srisunthorn in Talang District are promised to have a better conditioned road. The message came out after Phuket Governor Vichai Prasagnap made an inspection trip himself on Sunday. He was accompanied by the Srisunthorn Sub-District Administrator, Mr. Tamrong Tantivirat Kun. Villagers at Banlipontai use this road to connect with the populated area of Paklok. After the inspection trip, Mr. Vichai pledged that he would try to seek funds from government offices and local governments to improve the road. He said the road improvement not only can facilitate smooth journeys for people, but it can also ease traffic congestion at rush hour. Phuket prepares location for a construction base of the Chinese goddess at Saphan Hin Tip. Worship items and auspicious fruits were offered during a ceremony at a location for the construction of the base for the revered Chinese goddess of mercy to be placed at the Saphan Hin Tip in Phuket City. The ceremony took place on Sunday morning at 9:39 a.m., a time they believe to be auspicious. The Phuket province plans to invite the three-faced goddess to be placed in the sea off Saphan Hin in Phuket City for people to worship and pay homage to. The statue is now in the Chinese capital city of Beijing and waits to be brought to Thailand. The project welcomes public donations and participation. It serves three main objectives, which are in honor of His Majesty the King, to be a symbolic sacred statue for people, Thais, or foreigners, and become a new tourist attraction for Phuket and Thailand. The Goddess of Mercy statue has three-faced profiles which express mercy, intellect, and peace. And finally, in local news, a foreign tourist drowned on Karen Beach last Saturday. One of our viewers took these videos from his mobile phone as the Phuket Tourist Rescue Center staff and volunteers brought the body off the Katayai beach, where they took a speedboat back to calmer waters after finding him drowned in heavy swells near the north end of Karen Beach on Saturday afternoon. Martin Carpenter, British Honorary Consul in Phuket, told Anima News that the deceased British man was James Henry Patton, only 21 years of age. His family in the UK has been contacted, and proceedings are underway for James to be flown back to London this coming week. James was visiting Phuket with his girlfriend, who returned home to UK on Sunday as scheduled. Martin Carpenter and the British Embassy in Bangkok are doing all they can to assist the family at this tragic time. This incident followed a similar accident on Friday when a Frenchman and Thai woman also apparently drowned at Karon during high waves and rip currents. The red flags are visible on most beaches, warning people of the danger in swimming now during the monsoon season. Our condolences go out to the affected families.